Yo, it's Elliot with Yo Elliot. Men ask questions, and I have answers. So today we got a question from one of our Instagram friends that goes on to say, Yo Elliot, I've been listening to your stuff for a while now, and I like your views on women and masculinity. My question, how should a man deal with the fact that his girlfriend is more intelligent than him and potentially has an higher earning potential? My partner and I are at the same university at the moment. I'm studying economics and she's studying engineering. And I sometimes feel insecure about the fact that she is more intelligent than I am. Would love to hear your thoughts on it. So thank you for your question, dude. And the very first thing I would say is that my wife is more intelligent than me. And that's part of the reason why I married her. She helped me with my homework, my science homework. She would be a better engineer than me. So I think that it's a good idea to be around intelligent women. You don't want a dummy. So there's no problem there. It's great. I would prefer to be with a smart girl. Where you're running into some problems or you're foreseeing some problems, and I appreciate you sort of figuring this out before you get yourself in the pickle, is with the earning potential. And I could see that being a problem. In fact, if you look at the topsy-turvy world that we live in right now, where everything's backwards, women have been taught they should be like men, men are effeminate and behave more like women, and this has all been socially engineered. Women now out-earn men, and there are more women in the workforce than men. So it's like this plan to pervert the genders and to destroy our roles is working. And so that's why we've got this epidemic of single mothers and suicidal men. You know, it doesn't work. Feminism doesn't work. It looks nice on the outside, but like they say, what sweets you is going to sour you later. And right now, everyone's miserable as a result. And so you can sense that ultimately you're going to feel emasculated. There's going to be resentment. You sense somehow on the inside, and I think we all do, whether we want to admit it or not, but somehow we all sense somewhere deep on the inside that this just ain't right. And you're right, it ain't right. So before I go into a little bit as it relates to the workings of the home, as it relates to the earning and my opinion, what I think would work best, I have to just comment on your relationship. I was talking with one of the guys in my King Transformation program earlier today, and he was asking about, what do I do with my girlfriend? We've been dating, and I'm not sure where I want it to go. And I said to him, look, dude, just like when you go to the gym, right? You're lifting every day, you're committing every day, you're doing what you gotta do to be the best you every single day with an outcome in mind. Anything that we invest in, there's got to be an outcome in mind. And it is my opinion that there's no point in dating. In fact, dating is a brand new thing. Did you know that? Dating didn't exist prior to the 1960s when free sex became a thing. Before the birth control pills and rampant abortion, killing babies in the womb, dating wasn't a thing because people had to take responsibility for where and who they had sex with. Now, sex is entertainment, and not only is it entertainment, we're basically just masturbating with each other's bodies. It causes disordered affections between people. People who shouldn't be together get addicted to each other emotionally because they're having sex. There's a soul bond that happens there that's usually inappropriate because we rush into intercourse. Prior to dating, there was the art of courting. Really into this lately. The art of courting. I've been reading some books and watching some videos. Courting is what we did. And courting was getting together with somebody with the intent, the outcome in mind of marrying and having a family. The ultimate point, the real objective, the reason why we get together as men and women is to make babies. That's the reason. Everything else is superfluous. Everything else subordinates itself to that very special, mystical, magical, and divine quality given to men and women together make babies. And so, to make babies, I don't have to tell you about the birds and the bees. You know how that works. First, she's got to get off the birth control pills, or you got to throw out all your rubbers, you know, and all that other stuff. Contraception, you know, contraception has perverted us in a lot of ways because we don't take responsibility for where we put our dicks as men. And of course, you see what hypergamy has done in terms of women's, their foot on our neck. They're winning. And it's not even like a game because we all lose in this situation. But anyway, what the hell was I saying? Anyway, my point is that if you're going to ultimately, if you see this woman as somebody that you're going to be living with, that you're going to be with, that you're going to spend your life with, she's going to get pregnant at some point. And it's good, it's right, it's just. Women should make babies. In fact, it's my opinion that it's better for women to make babies than to be engineers. For a number of reasons, a lot of reasons, but for this one, because it's their superpower. Women have a superpower men don't have, and it's so funny in this world where they eschew their superpower. They keep pushing their baby making years back till their eggs are rotten, and then they need to make test tube babies or have all kinds of surgeries and shit so they can have babies. It's completely disordered. Women have a superpower, and it is of everyone's benefit that they do it, they use it, and they execute well. And that's going to mean that she stays home. To have babies is to raise babies. And the best place for women is at home. This is not misogyny. This is not sexism. This is fact. Big part of the reason why I read a statistic recently that many of these school shootings that are happening by disaffected boys have all been raised in daycares. Why? Free sex, the feminism, you know. So I don't have to call out the bad guy anymore. You get it. Not working, not good. If you're gonna make babies, there needs to be a mommy, and the mommy needs to be at home. So first point, hopefully I was making, is that the only reason why you're together, you're courting, is to see if this person's worth marrying. That's where I lost my train of thought. Is this person worth making a baby with, making family with, doing this thing that people do, make babies? And then in terms of protecting and providing, right? So that's women's superpower, is to make babies. Man's superpower is to protect and provide. We are the ones that are supposed to be working. And it's crazy, you know, a lot of people are gonna call me out for this, like there's something wrong with what I'm saying. But women, if you're listening, or those of you guys, of white knight guys who, you know, they argue with me and because they think women are gonna find them more sexy if they stand up for them. Not true. Damn, I keep losing my train of thought today. I'm gonna have to start this over again. Oh, men in our working ability. Men in the workforce. It's women's right. That's what I was gonna say. It's women's right. It's a woman's right. It is her right to have a man that provides. When a man marries a woman, he's basically saying, I am going to be the provider for you. I'm going to protect you, and it is your right to make babies and stay at home with the babies. If you don't earn enough for your wife to stay home, for her to take care of the babies, you need to get another job. You got to get 2 jobs. But now you're in a weird situation. So I want to come back to you in your situation. She's got this engineering degree. It's going to be tough, man, because if ultimately you do what you're supposed to do, which is to make babies with her, she's going to have a hard time because her ego, the more of an education you get, the bigger your ego, and the bigger sense that you need to do something with that degree starts to cover your life. And so she's going to think that she needs to make something of herself. Oh, I have this engineering degree. Plus, you're probably going to end up paying her bills, but she's probably got a big bill at the end of that. I got to pay back these student loans. I got to go out there and chase my dreams of being an engineer. And so that's going to screw a lot of things up if you're planning on having babies. She's gonna be disaffected at home. She's gonna resent the child. All these women that go back to work after having babies, one of two things happens. They're depressed because they realize, oh my God, I should not go back to work, and I'm sad that I have to go back to work, and I don't want to leave my baby. Or they grow resentful to the baby. So it's either resentful towards the job or resentful towards the baby. And that's why these kids grow up all screwed up. They're resentful to the baby. Why is this baby slowing my life down, getting in my way, not allowing me to pursue my goals and pursue my dreams, which is all bullshit. Once you have a baby, that's your dream, that's your goal, that's your revealed path. There is no, now I'm gonna go out there and fight for my engineering career, because I have this degree. So that's my opinion, dude. I wouldn't want to be with a woman that thinks that she needs to go out there and chase her dreams as an engineer. I want to be with a woman that wants babies, and I want to be with a woman that wants me to provide for her, to stay home and take care of the babies. Look, I understand our world is topsy-turvy and backwards in so many different ways, and you got to be very careful who you marry, right? Because you could put all your eggs in that basket. And I recently heard that 80% of divorces in California are initiated by women. You could put all your eggs in that basket and she just pick up and run. So that's for your discernment. Maybe that's for another video. But the bottom line is that I wouldn't, unless you get clear with her what your intentions are. Make babies, have families, and get clear with her that once the babies come, once we start making babies, which we should be doing pretty soon, then you're gonna stay home. I would love for you to stay home. Wouldn't you like to stay home? And if she can't dig that, it means her ego's way too swole, and she's got way too much disordered attachment to this quote unquote degree. And so that's it, man. That's just my opinion. I love my life. I love my wife. You know, they say happy wife, happy life, but that's not it. Happy life, happy wife. I got a happy life because I chose things the right way. I did things the right way. The way I'm telling you right now is the right way. And so my wife is happy. She stays home. She gets to care for her kids. Do everything that a mommy does, which is the right thing for a woman. So that's it, dude. Hope that helps. Thanks for bearing with me through my my relapses. I just had a protein shaker. I don't know why. Maybe I need some more sleep. Done.